Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So today, as y'all can see, today is another freshly weekly shop my stash. So let's go ahead and shop that stash over there, and then we're going to create a full phase of getting ready with me style and makeup look. So let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, so I'm going to get a foundation I feel like for sure I haven't used in a while. Kosas. This is the Kosas. What's this? The Revealer Raw Spectrum SPF. Okay, let's go with this one because it's been a cool minute and I remember I love this foundation. I couldn't remember if this foundation was thick or lightweight, so I'm gonna go in with the Tarte Concealer, and I just picked up this Maybelline one. So let me put this one back. Hold on, let me pick another one. I'm gonna pick this Fenty. This is the hydrating concealer. If that thick creamy one don't work, then I feel like this would definitely go, or I might use both, who knows. But yeah, that's for the combo. Primer, I really don't know where to go, you guys. I'm just gonna grab a random primer matte. I know will do me right. I'm gonna go in with L'Oreal. All right, and then for my setting powders, okay, so today was no thought process. I just literally just picked things out. I was just like going with the flow. I need to be out the door within like an hour and 30 minutes to be at work, so I'm gonna go ahead and put some moisturizing product onto my lips. I want to go in with the it's not plate. Is this plate? No, Skin Gem. This is the Peptide Berry lip balm. I just need something on my lips. My lips have been really dry lately. Okay. Yeah, this was not thought out at all. Usually I'll think my products out, figure out what goes with the foundation, the primers. It's just, we're just gonna go with the flow, okay? So for my eyeshadow palette though, I have the Milani. This is the Gelide Nude palette. I think I've used this before. I'm just trying to do something quick and be out the door, so I just need to do a simple neutral look. And I don't know how I feel about my eyebrows today. I use a different eye pencil product combo. I went in with the NYX, which I really don't think I like this NYX pencil. I don't know why it's so popular. Maybe I got like the wrong shade, but yeah, I'm not really a big fan of it. And then I also have on the lip bar, which is like super dark, and I think that's why it's throwing me off, because my eyebrows are like super dark. But I'm like, my hair is, you know, so maybe after I get done doing my makeup I can kind of like fade it out more and get like that ombre effect, hopefully. But how's everyone doing? I hope you guys have an amazing Sunday. This is the fresh week to start over on something that you may have been procrastinating on. Like for me, my fitness journey, I've been procrastinating on. So Monday, tomorrow, I'm not playing no freaking games. I want to dedicate at least 30 days to it. At least give myself like one resting day, but 30 days of a commitment of like, you know, I really like taking care of my health. So we'll see how that goes. I'll probably document that into a vlog. Speaking of vlogs, I've been vlogging, you guys, and I just have not been editing them. So I'm just gonna be really buckling down on my editing this week. So yeah, so I forgot to upload. Why did I forget? I just been really like comfortable. I did not upload the last two looks from the Culture palette. I filmed them, they're recorded, I just did not upload them yet. So if you guys follow me on TikTok, y'all probably seen all 5 of the looks already. But yeah, so I will upload the last 2 Monday and Tuesday, and then any other videos I feel like I want to upload this week. This week is kind of be like a freestyle week, and then next week is going to be another 1 week 1 palette, and it's going to be my girl Miss Anastasia. I'm not going to tell you which palette we're going to be using, but it's an old classic one. Okay, so let's get into this eyeshadow palette. I'm gonna zoom you guys in a little bit more too. I found it finally. I was looking for this to clean my brushes off because I have not done a brush cleaning segment in a while. Although I have a lot more brushes I can use, I don't know, just anywho. Okay, so it's only obvious. I only have 2 shades really to work with when it comes to this palette. So Yeah, I'm gonna go in with the light shade first. I'm gonna see if I can just get away with just using this and not go in with that burgundy color. So it's actually darker than what I expected it to be, which I'm happy. So I thought I was gonna have to use that burgundy shade, but I don't think I have to. I'm gonna switch up the actual brushes because I want more of a defined like blending towards the outer. So that's what we're gonna do. Switch it up. Switch it up. So that way the other brush I was using, it can be a little sloppy, you know, sometimes. Which is the Morphe version. This is the older version of the Morphe brushes. This is 433. And the one prior to that was the Morphe M333. Look at that blend, honey. It's the blend for me. It is the blend for me. Okay, so do I want to go metallic with this palette? Do I want to go matte? There's more shades to pick from for like the lid and everything, but that crease, baby, I got 2 colors to work with. So I kind of want to leave it like this because I think the last time I used this palette, I used that burgundy one. But then again, I'm like, did y'all see that video? Because I've been filming a lot of videos, I mean like tutorials, and I don't upload them, y'all. I really don't. Like, I really need to buckle down and just be like on my editing game this week because I just need to, you know. Okay, so I'm gonna reapply some more eyeshadow base. I think the color I'm gonna go for, kind of feeling like a matte vibe. Like, who am I? I think I'm gonna go with matte. I think I'm gonna go for an all matte look. This color right here is, she said she wants to be put on the lid, so. But I'm trying to see if put that on the lid, I might have to put that burgundy or some sort of like a black eyeshadow to kind of accommodate what's going on. Maybe. Let's just only hope to see, to hope. I'm gonna go in with this eyeshadow base again. Up it on the lid. You don't need that much because you don't want it to take over all that beautiful blending you did in the crease. I'm just reapplying it because my lids do crease if I don't attend to it. So I mainly want to clean in the inner part. That's gonna allow whatever color you put on your lid to peek through, to shine, to be effortless, you know? Okay, let me see. I'm gonna add this towards the outer because I don't know if I'm gonna fully commit to it. Let's see. Okay, she's cute. I could put this all over the lid. It's cute. After that, I lied. I did want to put one more color towards the inner, but it's gonna be a matte color. I'm gonna make this into an all matte look. Who am I? I know. Who in the heck am I? Alright, so I have that on. And then the color I'm gonna put in the inner. Let's go in with Boozy Brunch. It's like an off beigey color. I just need something to open up my eyes just a little bit. I figure I would take that color and pop it. Didn't give me that that I was looking for, you know. But let me see if I switch up the brush. Let me see, that will work a little bit better. Because picking your brushes do make a difference. And I think honestly, if I put some eyeshadow glue in here, it will really stand out. So yeah, because I can see a light of it, just a little bit, but not really all that much, you know. Alright, so one more time for that outer color to really kind of blend it out right here. Okay, that's cute. It's very soft. I don't know how I feel about this. I'm so not used to doing like soft looks no more. So Juvia's kind of like broke my little whip, and I'm just like, I did color for a whole week, so now I'm like getting back into neutrals. So I'm like, I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like I'm missing color. Okay, so I'm gonna add a little bit of some moisturizer to my skin. So this is gonna be the It Cosmetic Hello, what's it called? Hello Sunshine Invisible Sunscreen. Flip my mirror so I can see what I'm doing. Oh my gosh, my eyes is like literally watering right now because I pinched the hell out of it just trying to put my lashes on. Alright, so I'm gonna put a little bit of this, add some moisture. And I like that this does not have a smell really to it. And of course, like I said, it's invisible. And it's just, it feels amazing on the skin. Okay. Alright, so then I'm adding a very, very matte primer. That is gonna be the Loreal. Gonna add her on. I'm still trying to figure out if I need something extra to my eyes, or should I just leave it like it is? I don't know. Alright, going in with L'Oreal. Get that skin nicely primed. This is not bad though. Not bad whatsoever. Okay, I feel like I haven't used this foundation in forever. So this is the Kosas Revealer Skin Improving Foundation with broad spectrum SPF 25. I forgot that this already had SPF in it, but whatever. It don't hurt to have double up the SPF. Shade, I have the shade Deep Neutral Warm 410. I couldn't remember if this was actually like a good shade match or if we're gonna have to remix her. But this is what she looks like. I think she might be a decent shade match if I like. Oh yeah. I did a good job with this one. I'm not really good on picking my foundations out when it comes to online. Hell, I barely pass when it comes to picking my foundations out in person. So yeah, but I think I did a good job on this one. So yes, I don't know why I don't really gravitate and pick this foundation up, because I do for sure remember that I really, really liked it, to the point I was like, yeah, we need to try some more Kosas products out, because this is like a really good foundation. So yeah, I'm gonna blend it out, and you don't need that much. Well, I think everybody has their own preference. I feel like the more we take care of our actual natural skin and you want to put on foundation, you don't have to use that much, because you know the skin is already looking good before putting the makeup on. And I think that is the key on getting lighter coverage and using very little of foundation. Now there's some foundations that just automatically, they're just thicker than a stick, and you just can't get away from it, like Juvias Place. I don't care how small amount you use, it's a thick foundation, but it's absolutely beautiful. And I'm talking about the velvety matte one. Alright, so just a little bit. I thought I was going to add a little bit more pumps, but no baby. Yeah, this looks really, really good. It gives you a nice little glow. As y'all see, I use matte primer, and usually this primer mattes me out to where it can be a little too dry sometimes, so that's why I had to go in a nice moisturizer, because she is heavy on the matte side. Okay, now for my concealer, I have the Tarte Concealer picked out. This is going to be the original formula. I got shade 5-3 Deep, and I'm just going to pop that underneath my eyes. This looks so much lighter with this foundation, which I know me, I love a good brightening when it comes to my concealers. Y'all go for whatever you're comfortable with, you know. And the contour, I didn't grab contour. Well, I'm gonna use this on my desk, Juvias Place. I'm just gonna use this because it's already here. And you need very little of this. And I think I want to try out the new Morphe blushes. I have 3 of them, but this is the one that I picked out. I think I might switch it out with another one, but I don't know, I think she might go with today look. It's pink. I gotta look at the other ones that I picked out. I'm not sure if I'm really into a pink blush combo today, but these blushes been selling out like hotcakes, so yeah, I'm curious to see how this is going to perform. So is that one side, you just get a little too heavy-handed with it, just use way too much. Yeah, I use way too much. Okay, that's all right. All right, we're gonna blend this out. This does dry down pretty fast. So, one thing about me, yes, I can be quick to do my face, but I genuinely just like slowing down the steps, the process, and just really taking my time, because I feel like you get that amazing, just like high quality blend. And today it just bothered me because I feel like I'm rushing, because your girl got to make it to work on time. That sleep was just so good. Like, I didn't want to wake up, you know, coming from the weekends, you know, kids off for school, you know, you got that one day to sleep in. For me, in that case, one day. And that is my Saturday. I got one day to sleep in. And I didn't get to sleep in yesterday because my daughter had a hair appointment. And my kids decided they want to get up because they're stuck on their school schedule. So I didn't get to sleep in yesterday. So I was trying to do just a little bit today, but I was like, girl, you always do this. You always say 15 more minutes, 15 more minutes. And then before y'all know it, when I'm fully up, I'm rushing. So yeah, I did it again today, y'all. Got a shower. It was so amazing. I was like, yeah, I don't want to get out. I was like, yes, you know. All right, I'm gonna go in with the Fenty Concealer, give myself a little bit more highlight coverage. Get that extra bright going on. And I'm also gonna use a little bit of like contouring right here. Let me read this blush. Let me actually pick out. Okay, so these are the 3 shades that I got. I got the, what is it? I thought this was a pink, but it's not. It's like a orangey. I don't know. My eyes are deceiving me right now. It's kind of like a pink, but like a reddish pink. And then I actually have a true pink. And then I got the burgundy shade. Ooh. Who we feeling today? Because I feel like either one would go, but for my eyes, I think I'm actually gonna go for this actual pink one. So let's use her today. And this is called the Multi-Finish Face Trio Cheek Thrills. This is in the shade Cool Pink. And then I thought this formula was like identical to the one size, you know, the one matte, the one cream, and then the one shimmer. But I think their shimmer is a actual creamy shimmer, so it's not like a matte powder formula. But the packaging of this is so cute. Oh, y'all know I gotta pull up my phone. We gotta do a cute little TikTok video for this. I should have waited to not put this concealer on. I wasn't thinking, but we gonna go with the flow anyway. So, all right, this is what it looks like swatched. I don't know how I feel about it. So I think you're supposed to put the shimmery cream first. I think it's how it was. Hold on, let me read. What was the recommendation? Okay, I'm gonna do my preference. I'm gonna do the cream blush first, and then I'll do the cream highlighter, and then we'll go in with the actual pressed powder stuff. So I'm gonna do the cream blush part. Oh my gosh, me digging my brush in here is making it a lot funky-fied dirty. Look at that. That looks a mess. Okay, we gotta think of a better way of doing this. Okay, so far this looks really good, but my palette, baby, this is filthy. This is disgusting. I'm just gonna use my finger to kind of clean up the actual palette. And now I need to find another good apply for the highlight. I think we'll go with that one. Okay, so far it's not bad. I'm not mad about it at all. Looks, that glow is really pretty. Okay, I see what they were doing. Now we're gonna put this powder on, and I think that's gonna really set this look off. Yeah, it's not giving me super bold vibes. Might be the actual color that I picked up, but that looks really good now that I blend out the concealer. Wow, that looks actually really good. Okay, that looks amazing. Now for the powders. All right, so one size pink powder. I think that's really gonna hit this look to the next level. It's gonna really take it there, I think, in my opinion. So let me make sure everything is blended out. Right now, let's go in with that one side. So it's gonna give me that perfect amount of blend, and then it's also going to give me more of that pink vibe. Yeah, baby, don't play with her. Don't play with her. Don't play with this powder. She's absolutely amazing. This is like my second shade I've tried from one side. I see the hype. I see it. It's really, really good. I have the travel size for both shades that I've tried. If I ever run out, and I say ever because y'all know I got so many setting powders. If I ever run out, I will definitely be buying the full size. I would definitely be buying the full size, like without a doubt. So it's giving me that bright that I'm here for. Yes, yes, yes. I'm actually gonna bring it up just a tad bit. Let it hit that pinky blush vibe. You know, just a little bit to really amp up and give it that pink vibe that I'm looking for. I feel like this powder is more, I mean not the powder, the blush is definitely more of a natural type of vibe, you know? I'm gonna go in with Mented because I think this is gonna be the perfect powder for all over my face. I know I look extra powdery right now, but don't worry. Don't worry, darlings. Just once I put the rest of my face product on. I don't even know what I'm wearing to work. Girl, you gotta get it together. You know what? I had a upset day. Now I see why I'm like this. Y'all, Offlow is here. TMI, I know, but you know, when she comes, she just like throws things off. Like, every month is always different for me. And then the first day I was actually at work, I didn't feel nothing, no pain, nothing. And then yesterday, it's just like it hit me, which was good because I wasn't at work. So I was glad that I was actually at home experiencing and tolerating the freaking pain. But damn, it had me to the point where I couldn't do nothing. And I took multiple pain pills. Like, it's always different every month. So yeah, this is cute. This is cute. This is, baby, this is giving. The face is, I haven't even said, okay, let me do the powders. Did I even pick out a contour? I did not. Okay, look, I'm gonna use this on my desk because I feel like I haven't used it in forever. This is the Klarity one. I'm really mad that they send it to me like this. I think this was truly an accident. But I'm gonna take the powder. You need very little of this because baby, this powder does not play at all. Look at that. Yeah, she sits on my desk because I don't know where to put her. She gets lost in my drawer. So, are we here for the face of the contouring? It's contouring. And I'm do a little bit on my nose. This powder is really, so, ooh, it's really, really dark. Okay, let me wipe this off. I don't like to have a strong contour when it comes to my nose. You know what? Let me use another powder to kind of like buff and blend this out. Being that she's on my desk, I'm gonna use the lighter shade of the Juvias, this right here, to help blend out that, so it won't look harsh. Gotta soften it up just a little bit, you know. There we go. Look like I got some sense now. Okay, yeah. Now for the actual press. Where's the blush palette? Yeah. Oh my gosh, I will lose everything. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with the powder part. And I think it's gonna look cute. I hope it looks cute. I mean, right now the face is giving. I'm here for the face. Okay, so I think this palette is meant for you to do all this cream and stuff like that on top of your powders, because this powder is not really picking up the way I would like for it to be picking up. Like, I feel like you gotta have multiple quadrillion layers of this blush for you to see it. So the next time I use this, I'm gonna use all this cream stuff on top of my powders and see if that makes a difference. Because look how many layers I have to add just to add and see that pink blush. So once you get her on, she is pretty, but I no longer see my highlight or anything like that. So I'm gonna put her back on. Okay, yeah, I think this is what you have to put the stuff on top. That's why the cream stuff is not that super pigmented. And I think it's because it's geared to use on top of your powder, so that way it won't interfere any of your powders that you put on. Because baby, I see the highlight now. Okay. See, alright. Well look, I tried it out with y'all for the first time, so it was not an epic fail, it was just a interesting vibe, you know. All right, my loves, here is the complete and the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed today's tutorial. Very simple, very soft. The blush, I'm actually really feeling this blush. I think the highlighter definitely allowed me to really like it, because I would say the blush color is absolutely very super soft and light, but I think I used the technique of this wrong, so I can't critique it on the shade. Yeah, but the highlighter, I think if I use the blush on top of the powders, I think I would really see the actual color of it. But if you're not a blush girl and you like super soft looks, then do it this way, because it's giving you that. I can see the blush is just not that vibrant, not that pigmented, but this highlighter, I'm a highlighter girl, y'all know that. So I am so pleased with what this looked like. Like, it looks absolutely amazing. And for the lip combo, I did a YouTube short for it, so you guys will see that. I'm just using a couple of Made by Mitchell products that I finally got my hands on. So this is a Made by Mitchell lip combo that I did. It's super on the pale nude color, because I didn't know how this was going to turn out, because the actual outside of the packaging, it looks like it's gonna be one shade, and then when you open it, it's like, I want to say like 3 times the shade, but lighter, like 3 times lighter than the actual outside of the packaging. Because this thought was gonna be like a really nice dark like brown, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be so cute. She is not a brown, baby. This is a pale. This is a pale color, which I'm not against pale colors, but they just, what you see on the outside is going to be a lot more lighter than what the actual product is going to be itself. But anywho, here's the look. I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys try it. And the face combo is just giving. I think I did really good with the combination of mixing everything. So yeah, let me know down in the comment section what you guys liked most about this makeup look. And on that note, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.